Burke Financial, I'll be the first person to say, wow, another mortgage company. Looks like the domino effect is extremely real here. More and more of these companies realizing the power that ScoreUp has. And I know you touched on in the news release as well, because of this increase in the required credit from 600 to 680, a lot of these guys are seeing big time use and benefit in using MRBL's technology. Do you want to touch on anything about the partnership in more detail?
Yeah, this came about, of course, from the Citadel mortgage news release you had a little while ago. The model is a little bit different here. In fact, it's more exciting for us. So what Burke Financial is doing is they're integrating ScoreUp into their product offering. So when a client gets a mortgage, they automatically get ScoreUp with it. So it's not a after sale product. It's not a standalone sale product as Citadel is doing to help people, get to a credit score to apply for a mortgage, or once they have a mortgage, get them to add ScoreUp so upon renewal they can get more flexible terms and a better interest rate. This gets integrated right into the mortgage offering, so the client doesn't see anything, any extra costs or at all with them, but they see the benefit of it. They're one of the largest subprime mortgage and debt restructuring companies in Ontario. Very excited of what this ScoreUp product can do for their clients. And again, it's all about a win-win-win scenario. They can do more product offerings to their clients with regards to mortgages and debt restructuring. The customer can get better rates with the use of ScoreUp. And MRBL gets a whole bunch of new clients that every time they sell a mortgage, MRBL gets paid. So, they're doing right now around 100 mortgages a month. Yeah, that's what they're doing, and we're really excited with them, and I think they're more excited about us than we are about them, and just the opportunity that opened up to them. So it's something that I believe is live now with them, and we're doing the training with their staff, and we're really excited with the future of what Burke Financial does for us. But again, it's another revenue channel. Yes, it's in the mortgage business, but it's just a different way of executing ScoreUp that can be beneficial to not only the company, but also to the customers.
Yeah. No, I mean, extremely interesting. You touch on the fact that they're more excited than you, but you're both excited, which is fantastic. Obviously, it opens doors for them. It opens doors for MRBL. I think that's fantastic. When both people feel like they're winning, that's definitely the best relationship to be in. So that's awesome. And congratulations on that effect. You said something that might be interesting to a few people where, you say you're training their staff, or at least getting them used to using ScoreUp. Do you want to walk through the process? You sign a mortgage company like this or other companies. What's the learning curve for them? What do you guys do to make sure they're selling it in the right light?
Well, you know what? The biggest aspect of it is really, it's like any piece of software. You need to learn how it works. There's what your credit score means to you, how it is laid out in the on the platform, because these products are white labeled for them, for their clients and for their clients to adapt and get the information that they want to get in there. Our training is more in helping them to be able to provide the customer support to their clients. If they have questions on the target simulator, or questions on the money simulator, or questions on the timing, on the payment timers that are there. So a person can gain 20 points by doing A, B, and C. What does that mean? How does that affect them? So it's a fairly simple. The software is very intuitive. But it's, the easier we can make it for the customer experience, because Burke Financial is all about the customer experience. And that's how they become as successful as they have. They wanted to make sure they knew the product inside and out, and how powerful it is, and make sure they're not missing any aspect of it, of how they can provide those deliverables to their customers.
Yeah. Oh, well, awesome. Again, we've talked in depth about why a mortgage company would be so happy to onboard, Marble, as well as Marble's technology. Honestly, I think this was great. I think this was a shorter video, obviously, but definitely kind of high pace action. Like you said, you're really starting to see the kind of adoption coming. And for a mortgage company, it makes a lot of sense as why they'd want, companies like Marble, to partner with and move down the line with. Is there anything you want to say?
Yeah, one thing that may be worth considering, Jason, we should provide you with a couple of links. One is an explainer video on ScoreUp and what the product does for you. But the other one is a demonstration video where people can actually watch the demo and see exactly how it works and what it can do. Then they can get maybe a better understanding when we're talking about it in these partnerships and that really what ScoreUp's all about, and they could relate to it a little bit better.
Yeah, no, and for sure, obviously, we'll put those below. We'll make sure we share it when we share the video.
Yeah.
And if there's any questions people have, make sure to ask. And hey, they can even try it out if you think this is worth it for you. You even say it yourself that right now the price is, relatively speaking, pretty low. It's pretty cool to have a look at where you can take your credit. And yeah, if there's any questions, make sure to share them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And really with the ScoreUp Lite model, it's going to be a pay-as-you-go model, which is really, if people just want to find out where they're at and what they need to do at a certain period of time, and then they can then determine, how long they want to stay on the platform to achieve their goal. There's going to be a lot of flexibility to the consumer in getting ScoreUp to help them achieve their goals.